Welcome to Srimad Bhagavatam class, Dawn series. After 2 weeks, I'm just again connecting for a Bhagavatam session. We'll start with Kirtan and then we'll go for the session. Okay? Yeah. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari यशोधनन्दना व्रजजनरञ्जना यशोधनन्दना व्रजजनरञ्जना यमुनातीरावनचारी जय राधमाधवा कुञ्जविहारी हरे कृष्णा Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Bhyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatir Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 7 and text 31. दृष्ट्वास्त्रतेजोस्तु लयोस् त्रिलोकान् प्रदहन् महात् दय्यमान प्रजा शर्वा संवर्तकम् अहमं शता. Translation. All the population of the three worlds was scorched by the combined heat of the weapons. Everyone was reminded of the Samvartaka fire which takes place at the time of annihilation. Purport. The three worlds are upper, lower, and intermediate planets of the universe. Although the Brahmastra was released on this earth, the heat produced by the combination of both weapons covered all the universe, and all the population on all the different planets began to feel the heat excessively and compared it to that of the Samartaka fire. No planet, therefore, is without living being as intelligent materialistic men think. So here the description about Brahmastra's power, it's described. So we'll go by one. I'm just planning to cover 3 slokas because all small purports. So we'll go one by one. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताकस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमाचार्यपादाय निताय कृपप्रदायिने गौरगदधामदाय नगरग्रामधारिणे नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चातदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा. So here the scene is Drona, son of Drona, the Ashwatthama, released is Brahmastra, and to counterattack, Krishna is suggested we have to counteract this weapon by another Brahmastra. So Arjuna circumambulated Krishna and he just touched the holy water and he just aimed the arrow and reciting some mantras and he just aiming the arrow. So this time, what is the scenario happening in the Kurukshetra war? It described here. So last few class, Prabhu also showed that video, atomic bomb, those video you saw. So here Prabhupada is telling that is compared to Brahmastra is nothing. Compared to Brahmastra, it is nothing because it creates the damage for the whole universe. That's what all the planets is mentioned. It's above the 7 lokas, below 7 lokas, everywhere this heat is pervaded. See, generally in Diwali time, we crack the crackers. Crack the crackers. So that time what we see only light. But really the people who wounded by Diwali crackers, if you go and ask, they say there is a tremendous heat came from that fire. That colorful fire looks very beautiful, but it produces heat. By that heat, they will get skin bubbles and some damage on the skin. Some people, their face is gone. Many things we can see after Diwali. You will put the news means you will find all these things. So because of the carelessness, here also Ashwatthama is very careless because he don't know how to retract the Brahmastra. See, here we are talking about Astra. In the fight, the people will use so many Astras, not like our now current scenario. Bio weapon, bio war, all these things people are talking. Those time they use Astra. Those Astra also persons. They are not like simple matter. They are all personalities. So if you want to invoke Sudarshan, even Sudarshan, the main astra of Lord Vishnu, Narayan, or Krishna, Krishna has to invoke the Sudarshan. He is not always carrying in Krishna Lila. In Chaitanya Lila also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invokes Sudarshan. If you read Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Jagai Madai first tense, we are able to see that scene. So he invokes Sudarshan. He called Sudarshan. Means what? How weapon, if you call, it comes. Because they are all personalities. There is personality and they are not very much this thing. They have some powers. There is a space. It is they say it's said in the some Puranas. They like in Ramayana also it's mentioned. who's that? Jambavan. He has many astras from got from Shiva. So those astras, there is a space in upper planets for the astras. So they will reside there only. Whenever you invoke the particular password, putting that residing that particular password, it comes to you. So these access only that already the person who possesses the astra, he will give. Like in Ramayana, we are seeing Vishwamitra Muni gave so many astras to Rama and Lakshman. If you remember Ramayana series, when Vishwamitra took Rama and Lakshmana for to support, to help, to conduct the yajna. So that time, before the started of yajna, he gives some powerful weapons. Those weapons they just Vishwamitra invoke and he hand over to this thing, Rama and Lakshman. They will accept, and where it goes, there is a space. It's mentioned in Puranas also. So that space is in upper planets. Some tamasic astras are there that is only used for annihilation. Those things are below planets. There is a space. That's why we are celebrating the Vijayadasami, and we call it as Ayudha Puja. Means what we do in all whatever instruments we have, we put some tilakam and buttu and we'll worship. We put our books, all these things. This where it comes, that comes in Mahabharata only. Mahabharata, Pancha Pandava did that puja because they respect all the weapons because it helps to protect the dharma. So they worshipped. Then only they took and they cleaned everything and they put this tilak and they worship. After that, then only they used those weapons for the war. So what I'm making here, the point is, the weapon has powers. That's it, and they are persons. Example, Sudarshan. Sudarshan is a person. In South, if you go, they call it as Chakra Talwar. He's a devotee of Lord. Sudarshan is a devotee of the Lord. So wherever the pure devotee terminology comes in Tamil, they say Alvar. Alvar means pure devotee. Prabhupada also one place he mentioned. So Alvars means the pure devotee who is serving for the Lord, to the Lord, under the Lord. So Sudarshana is a person. So we worship in South India, any temple you go, Vishnu temple, you find Chakra Talwar. That chakra will be there in between some 16-handed form will be there. Maybe how many people are you visited some temples or Divya Desham? There you can see this. Am I audible now, Prabhu? Is it
Yeah,
clear?
bro. It was quite good. Clear. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine. So this Astras is a person. At the same time, they're not very intelligent way of thinking. That's what anyone can invoke if you know the password. They release their power. That's it. The characteristics of Astra, it depends. Some Vayu Astra is there, some is Agni Astra is there, Naga Astra is there, then Brahmastra. It's all very big astras. It produces big damage on this planet for the people. So generally, the intelligent person, they will not use these weapons very often because whenever the situation comes, it is out of our control. To control the situation, they use. That's what when the Brahmastra given by Vishwamitra Muni to Karna. Karna. So Krishna, what happened? This should not be done. If Karna has Brahmastra, because he is in Adharma side, Kaurava's side. So if we use Brahmastra, all dharmic people will die. So better to this thing. He just played a Leela there. Then the Brahma Vishwamitra told, your Brahmastra mantra password you will forget at the time of this thing. Okay? He gives Shapa. There is a big past time in this side. So point is Astra has powers with passcode. If you touch that passcode, if you type those through your sound vibration, those frequencies, it able to release the Astra so that you can own it for some time. So then it will perform its duty and it goes again. So here we are seeing that weapons, it's combined heat of the weapons. So Drona is already released Brahmastra. By Krishna's suggestion, he's telling you have to counteract with Brahmastra only. So why this weapon is called Brahmastra? That also we can discuss. So Brahma Astra means Brahma means the energy of the universe, the cosmic energy. Cosmic energy of the universe, put it in one arrow. How much powerful it is. You just think. So we are expecting morning we have to wake up because so that the cosmic energy you get. Many things scientifically people are telling. So Brahma Mugurta, all these things Brahma we are saying Brahman realization. So Brahma means two ideas is there. One is the topmost of demigod is Brahma. Like that, Astras the topmost is Brahma Astra. In power also it is top. So what is it power? Total cosmic energy. It is kept in that Astra. So by invoking some powerful passcode, you can use it by the authority. That's what your beauty is. Yesterday, Prabhuji took the class. He used before invoking Brahmastra, he just circumambulated Krishna. Why it has happened? Why Arjuna did this wonderful thing? Anyway, Krishna gave permission that you can counteract with your Brahmastra because he has also Brahmastra. So, but what happened? Arjuna circumambulated Krishna. So it's a very beauty. So real Brahmastra for the devotee is Krishna's instruction. Krishna's instruction is so powerful. That's what we are reading Bhagavad Gita. It's a Parabrahmastra because Krishna is Parabrahman. It's not simple Brahmastra. Krishna is Parabrahman. So Krishna's instruction is Parabrahmastra. So devotees, we are all so fortunate to get those Parabrahmastra. That's what Prabhupada successful because Prabhupada never deviated any word, the portion of the word of Krishna's instruction. Wherever he goes, he directly says what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. That is his power. Through that, because Acharyas, his previous Acharyas, Prabhupada's Guru, they empowered him. He gave that authority to use the Parabrahmastra. So we are also getting by connecting this Parampara, Guru Parampara, that same Brahmastra we are having in our hand. So we can take those Parabrahmastra inside and we have to try to live as per Krishna's instruction. So this Astra is very powerful. It liberates you from material world to spiritual world. That much power it is. It is not small power. So there is one saying is there. In the matchbox, if you take any matchsticks, if you scratch from the match pad, that scratch pad, it fires. All the sticks has the ability to produce the fire by scratching that scratch pad on the matchbox. Correct? Like that, if it is Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, it's a 700 sloka or 18,000 sloka. You take one sloka and live for that. Krishna is saying Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Hold it. That whole one instruction is for your Parabrahmastra. Hold it and practice it. How to surrender. How we can uh, uh, give our life to Krishna, time to Krishna, energy to Krishna. Then your life will successful, because if you once you surrender, Tetva Degam Punarjanma Naiti. Once you leave the body, you don't take again birth in this material body. That is Krishna's surety. Again, it's Krishna's instruction. So, what point I am making here is Brahmahastra means the topmost energy of this cosmic. It is kept it in the arrow, that astra. So by invoking that, he just counteracting that. So maybe I'll go for next sloka also. 5 minutes are there. Okay. Text 32. Prajopadravam alakshya loka vaithikaram chatam matham cha vasudevasya sanchahara arjunodvayam. Translation. Thus, seeing the disturbance of the general populace and the imminent destruction of the planets, Arjuna at once retracted both Brahmastra weapons as Lord Krishna desired. Purport. The theory that modern atomic bomb explosion can be annihilate the world in childish imagination. First of all, the atomic energy is not powerful enough to destroy the world. And secondly, ultimately it all rests on the supreme will of the Supreme Lord, because it's without his sanction, nothing can be built up or destroyed. So here see a wonderful point Prabhupada also making, and translation is saying, by Krishna's desire, he retract both weapons. Means he know the password to off the with astra, to deactivate the astra. Arjuna knows, but whereas Ashwatthama doesn't know. He only knows invoking that astra. See, wonderful here. So Arjuna, he deactivate both astra, means retracted, means he's accepted both. Now he has only one Brahmastra. By Krishna's desire, he got another Brahmastra from Ashwatthama. So it's all beauty. But how it happened? It won't happen normally. See, that Karna pastime, the Vishwamitra said, at the time you will forget those Brahmastra code. You will forget that Brahmastra ka, the hymns, the invoking mantra. Here Krishna is, Bhagavad Gita, we are telling, Sarvasya Shagam iti sannivishto mattah smritir jnanam. He is a forget, he is a person who gives forgetfulness. So if Krishna desire, Arjuna may forget that password. But here you see, Krishna desire, he is remembered that deactivating mantra and retracting both weapons. Because if this released, the whole universe become damaged, annihilation happen. By Krishna doesn't want to happen. Krishna doesn't want to happen that. So that what happened? Krishna stop. You just retract both. So by the will of, by the desire of Krishna, Arjuna retracted. So it is not easy. Prabhupada in purport is saying, we are thinking the atomic bomb explosion can annihilate this world, but it's foolish. It's a childish. If Krishna desires only, it happen. If Krishna allows only, the Shastra will explode and the whole annihilation happen. But Krishna doesn't desire. That's what he remembered, that deactivation of password, and he retract both weapons. So here we can see many things. See, the surrendered devotee can do anything by Krishna's will. That we are seeing here. So it's very wonderful. I complete that next sloka also. maybe just 2 minutes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Tata,
Prabhu,
Pro, I will
uh,
complete,
Prabhu,
Pro.
one class, one sloka only we have been taking,
Okay.
not the multiple slokas. Kindly consider.
Okay, bro. Then
Yeah,
we'll stop here.
yeah. With this, you can elaborate. No issues.
Okay. Fine, bro. So, yeah, the Lord says there that natural law work under his supervision. The world can be destroyed only by the will of the Lord, not by the whims of tiny politicians. Lord Krishna desired that the weapon released by both Drauni and Arjuna be withdrawn, and it was carried out by Arjuna at once. Similarly, there is many agents of the powerful Lord by his will only can execute what he desires. So ultimately, what Krishna is desiring, that only happened. That's what I told. Allow Krishna's plan will execute in your life. So Arjuna did that only. So we will get that point here. Okay. We'll continue. We'll take more things here, but still time construction is there. So we'll finish here. Hare Krishna. Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Patirtha Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.